News10.net. You're watching News 10, celebrating 50 years committed to news and connected to our community.
Good morning to you. It is Friday, June 17th. I'm Alicia Malaby.
And I'm Nicole Chavez. Dan and Sharon are off this morning, but it's great to be here with you guys bright and early. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Darla.
Good morning. We got some showers overhead.
A little bit of showers in the area. And let's just take a look from Air 10 now. They're live over Folsom. You can see the clouds hanging around. No rain just yet in the valley, but seeing some rain in the foothills. Let's take a look at live Doppler radar, and you can check it out. Oh, look, a cell popped up just to the northeast of Modesto, and this is going to be the pattern throughout the day. We'll see some rain showers popping up throughout the area. Now for your school bus forecast, looking at mostly cloudy skies out, some scattered rains possible for the recess hour, and 61 degrees. Temperatures very cool again today, 70 degrees. We're about 20 degrees cooler than normal. 75 for tomorrow, and a chance of some lingering showers. And on Sunday for Father's Day, we'll dry out. So there's the Father's Day gift for everyone, including Dan. Here's Melissa.
Doesn't need to be wrapped. Right now, the wet roadway is not causing a problem in Modesto or the Central Valley. No accidents there to report. We'll let you know if that changes. And north, no accidents on Interstate 5 or 99 coming from Elk Grove. Still less than 17 minutes on both roadways to make your way from Elk Grove to downtown. We checked in with 50 right around Greenback, Air 10 falling conditions for us. On 80 right around Douglas. And to quote Cecil King, he said traffic this morning, smooth. Sounds a lot cooler when he says it, but just relaying that information. Highway 50, no major headaches or delays to slow you down. We'll show you where there are some wet roadways and chain requirements, even in June. Right now, back to you.
All right, Melissa, thank you. Well, the fourth earthquake this week has rattled Northern California.
A 6.6 magnitude quake hit off the coast of Northern California just before 11:30 last night. It shook the Pacific Ocean about 125 miles west of Eureka. No tsunami warnings or watches were issued because the quake wasn't strong enough. Seismologists say this latest quake was an aftershock from Tuesday's 7.2 quake about 100 miles west of Crescent City. Yesterday, a quake rattled Southern California as well. The 4.9 earthquake struck Yucaipa, that's about 70 miles east of Los Angeles.
She leads by 4 lengths from Having a Good Time and Are to Be Good, second and third, and we are in the midst of an earthquake here in Southern California as Lady LeCaine goes.
Well, the quake hit at 1:53 yesterday in the middle of a horse race at the Hollywood Race Park. The temblor caused some damage around Yucaipa. Plates and books fell from shelves, and we're told that one person was injured when a light fixture fell on a woman's head at Lake Arrowhead. Well, some are wondering if this recent wave of earthquakes means a bigger quake could be on the horizon.
An expert with the USGS spoke with Good Morning America's Robin Roberts this morning.
Of course, people in California, they keep talking about the big one. The big one is the big one coming? Because Thursday's fault, one of them was along the San Andreas fault, one of the quakes. So, does that leave any possibility?
Well, there's a possibility. There always is that. I mean, if something could happen tomorrow, we can't ever say that it won't happen. Once earthquakes start to happen, there's a bigger chance that something else will follow. The odds are that it's not going to happen, but it's going to happen someday.
And Good Morning America has more on this latest earthquake coming up after News 10. Good morning.
And you can also get the latest on earthquake activity by logging on to News10.net.
Now, police need your help finding a missing woman from Ripon who vanished Wednesday. Mary Starkey disappeared in the midst of selling a boat to a stranger. News 10's Dave Marquis joins us live from Ripon with the latest on the search. Good morning, Dave.
Nicole, good morning. Detectives with the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Department have already very carefully gone through the home just down the road here a little bit belonging to 46-year-old Mary Starkey, who lives with her mother there. Police say that she was trying to sell this motorboat and trailer parked in front of her house. Now on Wednesday, about 2:30 in the afternoon, an interested buyer came to the door. The man said he would like to buy the boat, but did not quite have enough cash on him and needed to make a trip to the bank.
During the course of their negotiations, apparently she was going to follow him to a local bank, and that was the last time she was seen.
She would go to Manteca's shop and she would call my grandma. She called my grandma 15 times a day. You know, yeah, very out of the ordinary for her to do this. Not like her at all.
Now here's another look at Mary Starkey. She is 5 feet 5 inches tall, 105 pounds, brown hair and brown eyes. Police are also looking for her car, a 1997 four-door tan Saturn with a California license plate 5CAN358. Now, the man who came to her door is described as a Hispanic man in his 40s, and he has an unusual tattoo. It's a tattoo of a bird on one of his arms. He also wore a leather beanie cap and had a red stripe. And if you may know anything about this case, the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Department would very much like to hear from you. Nicole?
All right, hopefully we'll get some answers soon. Thank you, Dave.
Following up on a story from yesterday morning, our top story, the suspect in a deadly drive-by shooting is still at large. A family is now dealing with a tragedy, and the family is also trying to figure out what led to the violence. Investigators say a car pulled up outside of a home in Olivehurst and opened fire at about 9:20 Wednesday night. The gunfire killed 17-year-old Ming Moses Koo, who had just graduated from high school, and his 24-year-old brother-in-law, Mao Zong.
We just got here not in for a minute, and we hear gunshot bullets flying at us everywhere. And I ducked under the passenger's side. I ducked down, and my husband was trying to duck. He wanted that, and he shot him right on the head and the back. Blood was everywhere.
Mee Vang and her husband had just become parents. 1 month ago, they had a baby girl. Investigators say the shooting appears to be gang-related. Witnesses saw a dark-colored Honda leaving the scene.
Governor Schwarzenegger has reached a new agreement with two of California's largest Indian tribes. The deal will allow the Yurok tribe in Del Norte County and the Quechan tribe in Imperial County to build casinos. In exchange, the tribes will share up to 25% of their winnings with the state. It's a deal that could eventually generate about $7 million a year for the state. The deals would still need the approval of the legislature and federal regulators.
Well, you've heard the governor say it before, fantastic. It is one of his favorite words, and now it's also the name of a new biography about Arnold Schwarzenegger. The author of the biography is Laurence Lemer. He describes Governor Schwarzenegger's speech before the Republican National Convention last year. Looking out on the convention floor, Lemer says the governor saw more than cheering fans. He actually saw a road to the White House.
He believed he had been chosen for a special role in the world. He wanted more than anything to leave that stage with people thinking that maybe he was the one.
Lemer says he spent more than a year in California interviewing dozens of people for the book, including Schwarzenegger himself. Author Laurence Lemer has written a dozen books, including several biographies on the Kennedys. The governor's office has declined to comment on the book. It is now on shelves at bookstores.
And the time is now 6:37. Lots more still ahead. Rocker Kid Rock caught on camera slugging a man. Now the singer faces a huge lawsuit.
Plus, we'll have this.
Yes, I proposed to Kate last night.
Wow.
Wow, love is in the air this morning. Tom Cruise has proposed to Katie Holmes. We'll give you the details coming up on News 10. Good morning.
Hear News 10 weather weekday mornings on 98 Rock.
This is News 10 Now. I'm Christina Mendonça.
Just a few minutes ago, a California...
News 10 Now. What's going on right now?
We've got more information on the net, news10.net.
It's happening on News 10 and at the same time on news10.net.
Here's the situation on the rivers right now.
Watch News 10 to get news now, all day, all night. Watch News 10, committed to news.